Welcome into Soda City Living for our back to school special. We're in Irmo today at Fleet Feet, and we're going to tell you all that they have to offer, how you can get started with running, the importance of having the right shoes, and so many more things. So joining us is owner Tony Jumper. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming in.
So tell us how you got involved with Fleet Feet. I know you do have 3 locations in the area.
Well, I did not open this location. The previous owner, Robin Snaden, she opened this location in November of '06. And I actually was running a wellness program and asked to come in here because this was my wheelhouse. So came in, met her. She was like, come teach coach my training program. So I started doing that shortly after, and really and truly that led to a part-time job, which led to me leaving wellness to come here, take over the store. So I took over completely 2011 and have been running it since, and we've expanded 2 locations.
Amazing. So you also have Lexington and Forest Acres.
Yes.
Convenient for a lot of people in the Columbia and Lexington area. How has that journey been since you've started with the company, just seeing it grow?
Well, the actual reason why we grew is not necessarily because we wanted more work or wanted more stores, but we had full-time associates that wanted to do this career-wise, so the only way I can do that for them is to grow the business. So we thought, well, we're doing this. So we opened up Forest Acres right before COVID, which was really scary.
Yes.
And then the plan was to do some changes here, but then Lexington called and said, hey, how can we get a Fleet Feet? So then we started with that process and opened up last summer.
Amazing. So Fleet Feet is so many things, and as you can see around us, there are lots of items here that are useful to anybody getting started out or anybody who runs all the time. What is Fleet Feet all about to you?
Well, Fleet Feet is about community. We are, at the end of the day, a running store. However, I'd say probably 60% of our customer base is medical based. So we have some orthopedics that send people in with knee pain, back pain, and a lot of times if we can get that base straight, then you can take a lot of pressure off the knees, hips, and pain all the way up to your shoulders.
Yeah.
So we see everybody, all ages, all walks of life. So I would say pretty much we're here for quality of life, and we're here for community.
Yes, so you do have a community aspect to the store. You also kind of bring people in and join them together if they want to get into running, so you have a running club.
We do, yes. It's a fully coached running club. So a lot of us are experienced runners. My background is exercise physiology, so I've worked with athletes. So Michelle is very trained and educated, so we spend a lot of time making sure core strength is there to reduce injury issues. We do coach programs, so we write out the programs based on what they're training for. We give them workouts for outside of the actual training meetings. We help them with nutrition versus, what to eat, what nutritions we carry, and how to use them, hydration issues, things like that. And those little aches and pains that pop up that sometimes it's just a rite of passage, we help them through that as well.
And that's so great because I can imagine, just like with just about anything, everyone is different. So how you like to run and how your body reacts to running, it's probably best to have that one-on-one option.
It is, and and it's more of a group setting. So, but you always have that coach access.
Right.
So anytime you have any questions or anything pops up, we do very much suggest get with the coach, make sure that everything's okay. Because sometimes it's beyond our scope, and we have to send you on to that ortho or to that doctor or specialist.
Now, if someone's thinking, oh, I could never get into running, what would you say to them?
I say that is not the case. We worked with everybody. We've had people in their 60s run their first 5K, go on to run their first half marathon. So we've had people who've had ailments, severe arthritis, other limitations that they thought could keep them from running. But with the right gear, right product, proper coaching, the right amount of activity at the right time, we can have them healthily do that and actually improve their quality of life.
Amazing. And you do have a lot of items here in the store that can help people out, whatever they need, really. So let's talk a little bit about the clothing that you carry. So tell us a little bit about the brands and the different items. You've got tank tops, shirts, shorts, leggings, all the good stuff.
Well, we do carry products from some of the major brands. We are a Lulu dealer in our Irmo location, but most of the clothes and athletics, some of them are some of the shoe vendors. We also have products such as Viore, which is mainly a clothing vendor. A lot of the technology in the products is there to reduce chafing. They're specifically placed like visibility, so that when a headlight hits it, you've got a little flash of visibility. Specifically placed pockets for, emergency item, emergency cash, ID, or, nutrition. You can throw a goo packet in a pocket somewhere, so always places to stash. There's different designs and how things fit to reduce chafing. So there's always reasons for the fabrics and the designs and placements of seams and things like that.
And that's great to know, because there really is a purpose for having the correct running gear,
There
right?
is.
And same with shoes as well.
Oh, absolutely. We see people coming in with injuries for two reasons. One, overtraining, making bad training decisions, and number two, out-of-date equipment. So one of the biggest things, running can be hard on the body if not properly handled. So as long as you stay on top of your equipment and then you stay within that training range that you should, that's appropriate for you, then you should be able to do the activity without any kind of pain.
And I can tell you, I have been a victim of injuries from running because I did not have the proper equipment. Come to find out, I was wearing shoes that were not made for running. So now I have some wonderful Brooks shoes that I love to run in. So I can attest to that. I mean, that is a real thing. I had horrible knee pain, and I was thinking to myself at the time, I'm 24 years old, why do my knees hurt every time I get up or walk around? Sure enough, I just needed the proper equipment.
That's absolutely right. And not all shoes are created the same too. You've got to have the right support for your body. And so that's one thing that we do here is we assess your biomechanics and we match your biomechanics with the appropriate cushion and support of that shoe, no matter what brand it is.
Wonderful. Well, after the break, we're going to be right back here at Fleet Feet in Irmo and show you exactly how a shoe fitting works and explore all the different types of shoes, as well as some more items here that will help you on your next run. We'll be right back.